welcome back to our Total War Medieval Kingdoms 1212 AD Byzantine Empire of Epirus campaign, and we are about to get a couple of rebellions due to a number of things, such as the gradual, let me turn the volume up, gradual decrease of Orthodox Christianity every turn, something that's been left unaccounted for until now. That its effects are finally beginning to be taking place due to the rise of Judaism in the area. Now, we are going to have a rebellion at Iconium, but we do have good garrisons in these areas at least. Don't know how big the rebel armies can get in this mod, but we don't want to know. We want to put it down before we know. Now, Trebizond is having some issues. That's the reason why I had to create a couple of puppet states, if you don't know why, is due to like how hard it is just to manage public order in this particular game. It's just a feature in Attila that's just really I've not always liked. It's challenging, but then when the rebellions start happening over and over again, it just becomes annoying over time, and it becomes kind of pretty much unplayable. Now, I don't know what I spent all my money on recently that's causing all this. Plus, there's like disease coming around everywhere, and we do need to suppress all this that was going on. I should probably like release some buffers states here and there. Maybe in Anatolia. Venice is going east, I don't know why.
There is much honor in accepting this offer, for it is fair.
Sure thing. I mean, the mod is already difficult enough without having to deal with the public order.
We believe that.
And let's see, who are the rebels we're dealing with? We have rebellion imminent. We do have these Karamanid rebels. The Mongols are at least like at war with whoever they are at war with. I don't know why I can't get buffer states in these regions, but for some reason in Cairo I'm able to release them as a buffer state. We're gonna have to march all the way down here to deal with the rebellion, and then garrison this place considerably. So for the moment, we're probably not doing any conquering. For a while, actually. Now that we see how bad the public order is actually becoming, it's really not good. It's mostly the religious differences and the Orthodox Christianity. I want to see the faction details. So, as you can see, the change next turn is going down, as well as Catholic Christianity, due to Judaism increasing now. We could... Yeah, because Orthodox Christianity is just decreasing everywhere. I don't know why on earth Judaism is just increasing. I don't get it. But there is a certain... these settlements here. Because I want to keep Anatolia at least in Byzantine hands, and I'm okay with leaving these settlements as buffer zones. So I think these settlements are too far flung. I'm going to need to head back to Anatolia, Might have to abandon these guys, but my allies should be able to put down the rebellion. I'm going to march this army to protect this particular region against the rebels. I have to keep my emperor here. Okay, so this thing needs to be dismantled. And I need to build a Orthodox church. So we're gonna keep 2 armies in Anatolia. Ooh, Atalaya and Rhodes and Cyprus. Even Crete. What am I thinking? Cyprus? Crete is having bad public orders for the first time. It's a shame we couldn't go after Baghdad itself, but the Abbasids are relatively weak now. The Ubids have been pushed out. Jerusalem is actually pretty strong, and Antioch, and they're all allied up with each other, and I can't really afford a war now that I'm dealing with all this public order stuff. We could go after like a different Orthodox faction, like I could try to attack Trebizond, but they're... Or I could invade Sicily, now that they are preoccupied, which is why I'm building an army just in case. But also because of this. Even Constantinople's Judaism is just increasing. We're going to need to... I wish there was like a religious edict that we can increase even... Oh my. It's gonna go down like all the way. So... Political situation. What's that supposed to mean? It's like... I wonder who my heir is. This guy's apparently not my heir. This guy is disloyal. This guy. I don't trust him. Replace him. We cannot. Well, we can hopefully go by a turn without having to deal with disloyal figures. We need to just stabilize our region. I might need to send priests to do that. Or recruit a priest, because those guys can really increase the public order in the region. So it's Atalaya and Crete that I'm worried about, because those are far-flung regions. I might need to garrison a force in Crete. Once public order is finally addressed, we can finally begin expanding again. See, my allies will always just deal with the rebellions. Okay, Mosul is going to be lost, though. We'll have to lose Mosul. I mean, it's a worthless settlement that we sacked again and again. I want to get peace with them, but I can't. We'll let someone else just conquer it. I don't really care about that settlement anymore. Aleppo is a decent settlement, though. I wish I could have made it a buffer. But my Akinlu allies will take care of it for me. These guys, I will have to garrison them at Atalaya. I'm trying to increase public order here, and it's actually working. These guys, I will just be garrisoning them in these regions. Public order is now increasing now that I have armies. Military crackdown is beginning. Okay, it takes a couple turns just to build these things. Now, in the east, over here, I will replace my general with Joseph. He's not as loyal either. He's a little more loyal though. Maybe we need to... Okay, public order is beginning to increase again. I'll need to send somebody to Crete. Aleppo will have to just stay as it is. Now, what kind of mercenaries? We can't get any mercenaries. Technology... We need some... offer some stability here. Integrity... Okay, campaign movement range is... Well, that's for navies, but I need integrity for my armies. These rebels will... I'll leave them there. The Cumans have been kicked out. Bulgaria is actually still pretty strong. Serbia is strong. The HRE is strong. Venice is okay. Austria is considerably... Genoa is actually pretty strong. So is Pisa. Sicily is going to be a tough nut to crack, because we're not going to be dealing with like horse archers, we're going to be dealing with knights. European knights. But we could try to attack Venice to avenge the Fourth Crusade. Maybe sack it. Sack Venice, maybe. But they have all their navies just everywhere around here. So that may not be a wise decision. What is with this settlement? Build an Orthodox church. Within a couple of turns, my religious reforms will... I will execute my deserters and end the turn. So really these past two episodes, or this episode and like maybe the last one, is going to be mostly dealing with stability before we can finally begin advancing. Maybe we could attack the Crusader states, or we might attack the Kingdom of Sicily, or maybe even push into the Balkans against the HRE. But let's just see what the turns have in store. Antioch is attacking my ally. Did they just destroy my ally's army? What is going on here?
Come, profit from this war. Order your generals to march and attack.
What is going on? Wait, what? What? What is going on? My Antiochian allies. Who's Antioch at war with now? Oh, they're at war with the Achaean. So is the Kingdom of Jerusalem. Oh, it's just the Pope probably called a crusade or a religious... Okay, this settlement needs to be garrisoned. Dorileon's fine. Constantinople, for now, is fine. Sometimes I'll have to alternate settlements. How happens if I leave this? If I only had another army, it would be easier. Now we do have a Mongol army coming through here. My settlements are garrisoned. I'm gonna need to bring this guy back. Recall him. When is... Am I gonna inherit that kingdom or not? Let's see. I'll leave them as my puppet. Wait. So I have, 2 puppet states. And 1 vassal.
Greetings, friend. Let us use our time together in wisdom and seek accord.
I will cancel this.
If this
Vassalage. Vassal independence, so now we only have a couple allies. And who knows, we might lose Aleppo. If the Pope calls a crusade against us, we are going to be we're going to be screwed. But now that I have money, it may be time. Yes, this building should help. We win a turn. And at least the Ottomans aren't gonna rise because I control Anatolia for the moment. We're going to just not do anything that's gonna provoke the Mongols into attacking us or the Crusaders. Okay, so we'll let them all fight each other. Okay, Antioch has defeated an Akyunlu army. I believe they may have sacked that settlement, but I'm not sure. Oh no. Who's this guy who's disloyal to me now? Is it this guy? Who's wavering in their loyalty? Oh, it's the governor. Oh no. With raiding. Oh, it's this guy is still around? This Venetian, like, pretender is still around? We do need to replace our governors. Loyal, 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 loyal. You could be more loyal, but okay. We have 10? This guy... Oh, this guy needs to be rid of. We need to get rid of him. We don't want him raising the settlement in revolt. I'm going to actually... I'm gonna garrison Crete. Just because I don't want it rebelling. There. We're gonna leave our force at Crete. I believe my other armies are capable. Gonna move our priest here, try to increase this public order. But at least we do own still a decent amount of territory if you include the Kingdom of Georgia under our vassalage and Kingdom of Alania. These guys, maybe one of the reasons why the public order is so bad here is due to this raiding, which is why I will send a force to deal with these guys. Edict. We really just need to increase the public order. My generals are mostly loyal for the most part. Or at least, like, moderately loyal. Don't know why the integrity of that force is just terrible. Mutinies every turn. What? My ally is under attack by the Empire of Trebizond. We'll enter the war on the side of my ally. We have another rebellion, though. So it appears I will not keep Aleppo for long. My Akinlu allies are not going to be able to help me this time. Oh. Okay. I want someone loyal. Oh, this guy's my succession. Our ruler is dead, and the mantle of leadership has been passed. Long may he live. Of course that guy's disloyal. So I have a new emperor named Gregorios, 29. Michael I'm actually married to the Kingdom of Hungary. So, with that, we will crush the rebels. We will make our public order better. And once that rating is down, it can finally increase. Dear God. Now public order is finally getting a little better. But Trebizond is now at war with us. We destroyed a punitive faction. So Gregorios, the Emperor, shall assume the mantle of leadership. If I leave this settlement, okay, it's just still gonna be bad. Okay, we have a rebellion in Aleppo, but my garrison hopefully can hold it off for some time before it becomes something bad. Okay, so the Achaemenid are gonna be besieged by Antioch. It's a shame because their unit cards look awesome, but alas, it can't be. Maybe now that we have a new emperor, we have better public order. But now Trebizond is our enemy. I need to make them my vassal. They don't want a peace, but they are pretty... Who are they at war with besides me? Oh, they were at war with just me then. My forces are sufficient though. If we can blockade and force a quick end to the war, take the settlement, and with it the last Byzantine successor state, independent of the Byzantine Empire, should be exterminated from existence. But with that, we do need quickness and determination on our part. And we need to take Kaffa with ease. We need to strike fast and take it. Now, If we do get attacked by a couple of their armies, that will be a different story, but okay, Venice is coming, sailing down. A rebel army at Aleppo is causing some issues as it grows large. Unfortunately, I am kind of giving Antioch more land to expand here. They'll just take all that. I've at least weakened the Abbasids to an extent. Could I blockade? I can. And it appears it won't be as easy as I thought. Okay, my device needed to update. We're gonna need to sail this army. Leave the public order the way it is. We need to just take a settlement. I just want to take a settlement. Public orders just become old now. We have our best armies garrisoning. We can spare a few. Trebizond shall be taken. We'll exterminate the last rebel Byzantine from existence. Focus. Okay, that's the guy that ruined the empire, but okay. If you read about it in history. By the way, we will finally actually get the Crimea into our hands. So long as Trebizond doesn't have any other forces defending it, which, if they do, yep, they do. They're all hiding. Okay, whoa. There's a lot of militia. They're lower quality units. Okay, they won't be. Do you really think militia are going to? I need to retreat. I'm not sure how we're going to defend against this. Okay, we're not going to win that. We're going to have to just go aggressive and lose an army. To Trebizond. We'll let them land. We have like our emperor and the other force at Ankara. I can blockade that settlement quickly, leaving these guys to have to face my emperor in battle. The Reconquista is actually, it's been completed. The Ayyubids have been destroyed. Oh no. I don't get how this is supposed to be. I'm just guarding against militiamen. We're gonna have to blockade Kaffa. I'm going to need to send my forces now to reinforce because I just lost all of my main army over there. And we are stretched thin. And they don't have... Let's see if we can get peace with them.
Welcome, I suppose. No, do not sit.
Maybe we can... No, I don't think we're gonna get peace. I've been wanting to conquer these guys for a while now.
None shall pass.
Now, I'm not gonna risk the auto-resolve until I get another army there, but I'll end this episode here and see you in the next one.